Hey everybody, this is Everyman with Everyman's 40K channel, and I was just getting ready to post the video of my Tau Devilfish and started to work on its base. So within a day or two, the Devilfish is done and you guys will be able to see it in its full glory. But while basing, I went ahead and I said, whoa, check this out. I got to let everybody know this new idea, right? And I developed this idea a few weeks ago, thinking of how I was going to put foliage and create a swamp environment on this whole Tau base, right? And what type of ground cover I was going to use. Well, I happened to come across some green tea. Okay, and my wife, she drinks a lot of green tea. I'm more of a coffee person, but as you can see here, I have the base for the Devilfish, and I have some green tea bags all kind of laid out. And what we're going to do is basically we're going to take this Costco brand Kirkland green tea right here, and yes, after it's used. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's got to be used first, okay? So don't just take brand new green tea and do what I'm getting ready to do. It does have to actually be used because the leaves and the substrate material inside, as it's getting used, it actually expands, right? As you can see in this little package here, brand new. It's still kind of a bright green, kind of a powdery, more of a powder. But inside these little bags, used bags, once they're fully dried, basically you knead them. Okay, so you take and, you know, with your thumb and forefingers within the bag, you kind of knead it, break up the content, and you're breaking up the leaf content a little bit inside. So think of fall. In the fall, how the leaves turn green or yellow and fall from the trees and stuff and hit the ground and they dry out. Well, basically what you're doing is you're taking this new kind of dried leaf, crinkling it up and making a fine kind of more of a powder. So as you can see here, get a cup, you just dump it into a cup, right, or some type of little container. Now look at this color. And you got little bits. Look at those little stems and those little kind of white bits within the green. I mean, when you get it on the base, and I'll pick up the base here in a little bit and show you. But so, yeah, basically you just knead them. So again, we're going to go through the same process. You knead the material, kind of break it down, kind of, you know, refine the powder inside a little bit. Cut the bag open with the scissors, again, pretty basic. And just find yourself a container to store it in. These little, I have a ton of these condiment cups. They also come with the little lids. So for any type of dry powder or any kind of paint that you would mix up for an airbrush or whatever, these little condiment cups, I mean, yeah, they're a godsend. I got a whole stack of them in a little drawer in the hobby room here. But yeah, check out that color. Like I said, the little stems, the little bits. Okay, so now what we're going to do is you get yourself some Elmer's wood glue. Again, you guys have watched my stuff enough that you've seen I tend to use wood glue, okay? Wood glue is a little bit thicker. Now what I'm showing you here is a mixture, okay, of wood glue and water, okay, much thinner, okay, and basically we apply that after, and it's only to set. Other hobby people on YouTube or whatever, they'll have you mix up some PVA, they call it, in a content or a little spray bottle. And after they get their substrate on their display boards or their terrain pieces for gaming, they'll spray it down with a spray bottle with a mixture of PVA and water. Basically, that's what's in that little Elmer's bottle. So typical basing. Again, most of the experienced hobbyists that, if you watch my channel here, just getting a little bit thinner. So a little bit of that mixture, a little bit thinner mixture. But most of you who watch my channel, most of you that watch any kind of YouTuber hobbying that does any kind of basing or any kind of terrain, I mean, this stuff is kind of basic. The main focus or the main part of this whole video that I'm putting together today is just to show you what this green tea can do and what it looks like. So now we're just going to apply a few drips of the thinned out, basically Elmer's glue, right? Elmer's white glue, just to saturate the area, just to get it to then set up so it doesn't, all loose and come apart. See how it's kind of flowing? It just kind of finds its own way across the substrate there, that Elmer's glue. So yeah, it'll set up nicely, make a nice little hard shell. And these pieces, none of this terrain will come off. It's stuck. Once this stuff dries, it's bonded. It ain't coming off. So we're doing a little bit of a cleanup here. And then basically this is done. I just wanted those little 3 sections on the base up against that rock. That's not actually a rock. That's bark dust or a bark chip or a wood chip. That you would get from Home Depot again, outside in the yard or whatever. It's first time I've ever used bark on a base, so I'm really liking it. It looks like stone or a rock. I mean, this stuff is like really good. So all this stuff is free. Okay, so like my channel, I've always done for the last 3 or 4 years that I've been posting on YouTube. I try to keep this stuff cheap. So let's wrap this up. So hit that subscribe button, smash that notification bell, and hit that like button, and tell all your friends on social media that I'm out here. That's the only way my channel gets any publication or any rep. But like we always say, may all your dice rolls come up 6s unless you're looking for that 1. Peace out, everybody.